I know I must be camera friendly.
Alright. It's recording.
Whatever you want to discuss.
Perfect. Thank you, Grandpa.
You're welcome. You need more light?
No, this actually looks alright. This looks pretty good right here. Alright. Let's see. I don't even know where to start. Grandpa, I called you yesterday and I started asking you a question about like regret and stuff like that. So, I'm 25 years old. Grandpa, how old are you?
67.
67. That's a lot of wisdom. I don't know, Grandpa.
What is supposed
Just sometimes, like I'll go through these.
A lot of years. That's what it is.
Yeah. Phases where where I just start to feel anxious. Like I feel like I need to be doing like so much more. Like it's so much I want to accomplish, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm 25 years old. Like I need to hurry up and get this done. I don't know. And then I started thinking about regret because I don't want to regret anything. So I asked you yesterday, like, do you have any regrets about anything in life? And
my only major regret is the fact that I didn't pursue my musical career. And one other major regret that I had was that I didn't achieve my goal as far as getting rich to take care of my mom and dad like I wanted to. That's what it was. The rest of you guys can make it on your own.
So in music, what did you want to do? You wanted to be a singer.
I wanted to be a singer or a professional DJ on the radio.
Wow. And how old were you when you realized that was something you wanted to do?
As far as the music is concerned?
Yeah.
8 years old.
8 years old?
Yeah.
Wow.
I bought my first song at 7 years old.
Wow. What, did you hear a lot of music playing in the house? Like, how did you end up being so into music and know so much?
My older brother listened to a lot of music. My late brother Aaron, Uncle Aaron, and he would go to the grocery store he's 4 years older than I am, and he would go to the grocery store every Saturday, and Mom and Dad bought him a wagon to take people's groceries home in the wagon. They didn't have a car. And he would let me go to the grocery store and spend the whole day with him with the wagon. And we'd make enough money to go buy a record at the end of the day. We sat by the record store and we'd buy music. And that's how I got started with the music. And I've been buying music ever since.
Wow.
For the last 60 years.
Wow. So
and then my mother bought me a record player when I was 12 years old. And I loved it. And I would go down the basement every night. And I'd listen to the music, and all my brothers and mom and dad was upstairs in the bed. And I'd still be down there at 5 o'clock in the morning listening to music from my records. And Dad used to say, boy, come on upstairs and go to bed. Turn that music down. Turn it off, as a matter of fact. That's what happened.
Wow. So my great-grandparents, did they support you in wanting to do music when you were younger?
They supported me totally.
What did they say?
They put me in the church choir.
And how did that work out for you, Grandpa?
Worked out great. I was the lead singer in the church choir. And then I had my singing group, and they let me sing, and we had our group was almost like professional. We thought we were going professional. We had our own live band that traveled with us. We had 2 guitar players and a drummer, and we were a pretty good band. We were a pretty good singing group. We were very similar to the Temptations. I was the choreographer of the group.
Wow. Okay. And one of the lead singers, right?
Yes.
That's amazing. But you
Old
did.
age got to me. I can't.
So, Grandpa, you had a group. You were a part of a group.
It was called the Dynamics.
The Dynamics.
Yeah.
And are these like people you grew up with?
Yeah, so school students, three of them went to my high school. I went to Shaw, and my little brother, who's your Uncle Lamar, who's a couple years younger than I am, he was in the group as well.
Wow. What did y'all used to sing? Love songs?
All basically love songs. We sung a lot of the Temptations, 5 Stair Steps, that sing Ooh Child, and we sung Smokey and the Miracles. We had people in the group who sounded like those singers, so we were good imitators.
That's all right.
But we had some original flavor to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Grandpa, if you were already starting to pursue your love of music, what happened? Why didn't you keep going?
Well, because when we got out of high school, the Vietnam War was going on. And a couple of the guys in the group went over to fighting the war in Vietnam back in the late 60s. And then in the early 70s, you know, I got married and had a little boy, little Greg and Jermaine. And I had to take on more responsibility. So I got a job, J.O.B., and out at Ford Motor Company as a machine operator, which made top dollar, and it still makes top dollar to the day. But that wasn't enough for me. I wanted to interact with the public because I had a good rapport with people. So I became a policeman. I went to school and trained and went to the academy and became a police officer because all my life I wanted to be a detective, and that's what I was. So I fulfilled my career.
And you fulfilled some of your dream. And you still fulfilling your dream, Grandpa?
Yes.
You still love music. You still collect music. You're a music historian.
Yes.
You taught
Tell
me
you all about it.
so much about music. It's crazy. So
It sure is.
you still are living your dream. What is something that you would have told yourself at 25 years old when you think about it now?
What I had.
Well, what advice would you have given your 25-year-old self now?
Keep looking handsome and playing the music.
Keep playing the music.
Keep singing and keep looking good.
There you go. I know that's right, Grandpa. How important is family to you?
Family is number one. Family means more to me than anything in my life. More than me than my music and anything. Family comes first. The love and the bond that was handed down to me from my mom and dad and my grandparents and great-grandparents is second to none. So that meant everything to me, and it still does to this day. I just want to be able to pass it on to you guys.
How many children do you have, Grandpa?
8.
8?
Did I answer that quick? I can name every one. You want to hear?
Yep, I do.
You want me to start from top to bottom or from bottom to top?
Start from the top to the bottom.
Greg, Jermaine, Latia, Reese, Ebony, Tamika, Yasmin, and India. I didn't leave nobody out there.
No, that's about it. I think that covers it all. Yeah.
I don't have no community kids. It's so late.
Grandpa, have you always wanted a lot of children?
Always want to be like my dad.
Wow.
My dad had 8,
Wow.
and I got 8.
All brothers.
My dad had all sons.
Wow.
I had 7 brothers. Well, I still got 7 brothers, but one is deceased.
What is one thing you always wanted to instill in your children?
To love one another and be close and be tight and keep that bond and keep the links in the chain strong as family, and be able to listen to one another and take advice from one another and share the wisdom with each other, and most of all, fulfill their love with one another and their families. And always stay in touch.
That's amazing, Grandpa. You have a lot of grandchildren, too.
Yeah, I got a whole lot of.
That's a beautiful thing. Big family.
You're one of them.
Yes, I am. Absolutely. I think I'm your oldest granddaughter.
Now let me think. Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Yep.
My oldest grandchild, period.
Oldest grandchild.
You were number 1. I remember when I used to take you to work with me. And you used to sit there and play with the teddy bear behind my desk. You were sweet.
Aww.
I remember the time I brought you up there. It was it was New Year's, around New Year's. I took you to work with me. I was working by myself in my office downtown. And I took you to work with me, and you spent half the shift with me, and we had fun. And we got us something to eat at Burger King, and then we went by grandmother and grandfather's house. And you sung to them. And I think it was called In the Midst of It All.
My favorite song.
Yeah, by
Yolanda Adams.
Yolanda Adams, that's right. And you sung for your great-grandmother and great-grandfather, and they loved it, and we clapped for you. And you were, let me see, you were 6 years old.
Wow.
You were 6 years, do you remember that?
I remember that. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Grandpa used to always have me sing that song.
yeah, and you can sing it too.
Wow. That's amazing.
And when I pass away, I want you to sing it.
Oh, Grandpa. Well, I'm going to have you here for a long time.
Yeah, but when
I need you.
When I do pass the time, I want you to sing it. And don't be shy like you was when you was 6 years.
Grandpa, you know I can't really sing.
You can sing that song. I know that for a fact.
I love you.
Love you too.
What is your favorite artist out now? Like, do you have a favorite artist out now?
Yeah, believe it or not, my favorite artist is Jaheim.
Really?
Yeah, it's my favorite artist.
What song by Jaheim you like, Grandpa?
Never.
Never?
Hung up the jersey in the game.
I don't think I've never heard that song before.
Oh, never.
All right, I have to check that song out.
What a song, what a song.
That's a good song?
What a song.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna listen to
And
it.
he also sings Jesus is Love.
Okay.
And he sings Fabulous.
Okay.
Don't hate on us, we're fabulous.
Oh yeah, okay, that's my song. I like that song. Ooh, I forgot about that one. We gotta play that one.
Oh, I forgot to be your lover. Remember that?
Sing, Grandpa. Yeah, I remember that. That was the cut. Jaheim. Yeah, that was the song. Who was your you have any favorite rappers or anything?
You were my favorite rapper when you were rapping. I ain't heard you lately.
I know. I haven't been rapping lately. I listen to instrumentals and I try to freestyle a little bit, but
my favorite rapper was Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5.
Okay.
Child is born, no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. God is smiling on you, but he's frowning too, because only God knows what you go through.
Okay, I need to pull that one up
It's
too.
like a jungle sometimes and make you wonder how you keep from going under.
How you keep from going under?
Remember that?
Hey.
Yeah, you remember.
I think that was like the first rap song ever or something.
No, it was one of them.
Oh.
But
Yeah. Good old rapping back in the day. Grandpa, I want to have a record label one day. You think that's really possible?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we paved the way for you guys.
Okay.
You guys got the baton now.
Say nothing to it but to do it, huh?
That's all you can do.
I hear you, Grandpa.
Or come and sit back with me in the rocking chair and drink coffee.
Yep, that too. Grandpa, is there anything that you want to say? There's going to be a lot of people watching this documentary, and they're going to be really inspired by you, Grandpa. You inspired me so much, and you already know that. But I just want to know if there's anything that you want to say, some words of wisdom.
Yeah, I want you to know that you come from good stock in the family. I want you to know that you come from a great mother, a great dad, great grandparents, and all the way down the lineage of the family. And you got to uphold the light, Brea. The baton has been given to you. And I'm sure you will. If you drop the baton, I'm going to hear about it. But I don't think you will. Stay focused and keep doing what you're doing. But most of all, give all your love to God, and everything else will fall in line and fall in place for you in your life. I love God first, and I love family second. Because if it wasn't for God, none of us would be here. So we had to give thanks to Him and praise His holy name and cherish Him every day that we open our eyes and wake up, because it don't have to be. So I just want to tell you that I love you, and I thank you for this interview. You keep being the great-granddaughter that you are, and hope that all your dreams and wishes are fulfilled in life. And just keep the love within your heart and keep the fire burning. Never put the flame out and never give up. Never throw in the towel. Never say I can't. Always say I can. Because if you like to win but you think you can, it's almost certain you won't. But I'm sure you will. You have the willpower to live, and look out for one another. Look out for especially your family, your immediate loved ones. Look out for them. People that are the most dear to you in your life. Look out for them to the best of your ability. But don't never put too much on you. If you feel that you can't accomplish something, let it go. Maybe the Lord don't have that for you in line. But God has something for you. He has something for all of us. And there is a gift. And what you need to do is find where your gift lies. You need to find that gift, and you will. You'll find it. It might be somewhere beyond the stars, I don't know. But you'll find it. Because each and every one of us have a gift in life that God gives us. But just remember, as long as you live, keep me in your heart. I love you. I'll be somewhere around.
I love you, Grandpa.
Love you too.
Thank you.